Good morning, everyone. My name is Danielle Beach Oswald, and thank you for joining us today. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that is probably the first and most important topic for you, and that's how to choose a good lawyer and what do you need to collect or know in advance of going to see this lawyer. So there are many things you need to look at. First of all, how do you pick the lawyer? Because not all lawyers are equal. A lawyer who's got 1 year of experience is not equal to a lawyer with 25 years of experience like myself. There are lawyers who do certain areas in immigration but don't do other areas. So you want to check, first of all, does this lawyer do the area in which you have a problem? Deportation, consular processing, employment law, family immigration, custody, and SIJS. What do they do? Then you want to make sure that you consult in person with this lawyer. It's better than consulting over the phone. If you live at long distance in another state, you may only be able to consult over the phone. You want to ask about their success rates. You want to check them out on AVO or Super Lawyers or on Google. See what their rating is. What do you want to hear from them? Do you want to, if they're telling you, yes, we can do this, but they're not giving you any information, maybe they are not the best lawyer to choose. You want an honest opinion. You want a lawyer that will treat you like they would treat their own family. So what do you need to bring before you speak to the lawyer? Because if you don't bring documents, lawyers look at documents. You may not remember or understand from your prior experiences what happened in your case. So you need to know, and the lawyer needs to know what happened. So first of all, always bring your passport, bring your visa. If you have a 994, bring that. Bring your birth certificate, bring your divorce decrees, bring any marriage certificates, death certificates. If you have a criminal record, be sure to bring that. And try to bring a certified criminal record, because these documents are very important. They will determine whether the lawyer will proceed in one way or another way, or the lawyer may just tell you this is probably not a case that you should pursue for naturalization, for example. And I've had situations where I've told people that who have green cards, because it could be that based on your experience as an attorney, you realize that this person will probably never be naturalized and may even risk losing their green card. So what do you want to bring other than these basic documents and biographical documents to your lawyer? Well, you want to bring updated documents. So I always like to find out from the client, what was the last document you had? What was the last decision you got from immigration? Is there a deadline? Do you have any court decisions? Do you have documents from the U.S., like if you have new birth certificates for children here? Because it's not only the documents from your home country, but documents here that carry a lot of weight, especially if you're doing court work, especially for cases, family-based cases or custody cases. You will need to have expungements if you have those. You need to have the certified criminal records, and the lawyer should look at those. If the lawyer doesn't look at those and doesn't check them out, then probably maybe they don't understand criminal background for immigration purposes, and that's probably not a lawyer you want to hire. You want to find out a lawyer who has done the kind of case that you have many times and does it on a regular basis. So you want to see, do they have procedural information which they can tell you about your case specifically? How will they approach your problem? So these are some of the questions you want to ask. What is the procedure and the steps that you're going to take? Are there different options? Because sometimes there's many different steps you could take or many options. What are the timelines? How long approximately will this take? What are the problems or pitfalls? Now, clients never want to hear problems or pitfalls. I always tell my clients problems or pitfalls because I want them to understand what are the difficulties that they may face in doing this case. What are the things that they want to avoid doing? And if nobody asks you this information, perhaps they just don't have the experience to know what questions to ask you. Or perhaps they just don't know. So experience, I think, is the single factor that counts the most, and experience in doing your particular type of work. Again, sometimes we're not always clear on the timelines because timelines change dramatically for cases, court cases especially. It depends on the judge. It depends on other factors that may be outside the realm, such as other cases that they may get. So you're looking at all of these factors. And if a lawyer says to you, well, this case can't be done, ask them why it can't be done. Maybe get a second opinion. But be careful, because sometimes it's because that lawyer has done those kind of cases and knows that these kind of cases don't work. So you want to know what are going to be the problems, what are going to be the things you're going to need. We're very specific with clients and detailed lists of what we want and what we expect. Now, sometimes you can't always get those things, but these are some of the factors that you do want to look at when you're hiring a lawyer, and some of the factors that you want to consider when you're coming to see the lawyer, so that the lawyer can give you the best opinion and educated advice on your case. Thank you for listening today, and we look forward to seeing you if you have a problem in immigration, or if you have family members that have problems in immigration. Thank you.